One of the best-known landmarks in Virginia's hunt country, the Red Fox Inn is located right in the heart of Middleburg, Virginia, at the intersection of Washington and Madison Streets. A plaque on the front of the building says that the inn is circa 1728, although that date is not a sure thing. Originally, two old Indian hunting trails, one running north-south, the other running east-west, crossed each other. An adventurous, enterprising soul built a small fieldstone house at that spot, which became a part of the wagon trail to the west, and was what was called at the time an ordinary. An ordinary was a simple, plain establishment open to the public. It served basic, consistent meals at fixed times and prices, served alcohol, and provided lodging for travellers and a stable for their horses. Before too long, the building became known as Chin's Ordinary, and the location was referred to as Chin's Crossing. The name Chin is associated with Raleigh Chin, who got a land grant in 1731 of 3,300 acres around what would later become Middleburg. His oldest son, Joseph, who was George Washington's first cousin, eventually sold his acreage to Levin Powell, the founder of Middleburg. About 100 years after it was built, Noble Beverage, an appropriate name, purchased Chin's Ordinary and greatly expanded it. Beveridge advertised his new place he called the Mansion House in the Genius of Liberty newspaper in 1830, noting, "A new house of entertainment has been built. The house is a new one, with all the rooms comfortable and well furnished. The subscriber's bar is well appointed with choice liquors. His stables are good and well furnished." The Civil War came to Aldie, Middleburg, and Upperville in mid-June 1863, in the lead-up to the Battle of Gettysburg. The Mansion House, like the other taverns and the churches in Middleburg, served as a makeshift hospital. One of the artifacts we have includes a blood-stained bar counter from the inn, atop which amputations were performed on wounded soldiers. During the war, the inn served as the headquarters for Jeb Stuart, where he met with John Mosby and his guerrilla troops. After the war, the Middleburg area endured a substantial, prolonged economic decline. Things began to turn around in the 1890s and early 1900s, when the fox hunting wealthy from New York and New England discovered the cheap available land and historic mansions in the area, the second Yankee invasion. In the fall of 1897, Mansion House owner Sarah Ella Noland Mackenzie reopened the inn after a major renovation. She renamed it the Beveridge Inn, honouring the earlier owner. A couple of years later, the name was changed again and became simply the Middleburg Inn. The inn deteriorated during the Great Depression. A young architect, Billy Dew, discovered Middleburg as a place to set up his business. In his charming memoir, A Backward Child, he found in the centre of town, quote, "a large 18th century inn, now in great disrepair and closed." The Middleburg Inn was in fact slated for demolition, but it was bought by investors who renamed it the Red Fox Inn. It became Dew's first major commission in Middleburg, and he went on to design many other Middleburg buildings. Dew was responsible for the inn's complete redesign, remodeling and restoration, retaining the building's 18th century atmosphere. The English-style tavern sign that still hangs at the building's corner was designed and painted by Dew himself. In the early 1960s, Middleburg became known as the weekend getaway location for First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy, along with occasional visits by her husband, President. The inn has been the set for many movies and TV shows, including Hitchcock's Marnie and the West Wing. The Red Fox was purchased by Nancy and Frederick Reuter in 1976, who then turned over the inn to their son, Turner Reuter Jr., who did a major remodeling and acquired several close-by buildings. The Red Fox is still owned and managed by the Reuter family, run by Matilda Reuter Engel and her husband, Jonathan. The Red Fox remains a Middleburg landmark, one of the oldest continuously operated inns in the United States.